Hi everyone, it's Kerry here. Thought I'd share with you some of my original poetry and spiritual writings. I've also included some of the lyrics to some of the music that I've written. Haven't included the music here because I really can't sing anymore, but I will share it with you in verse. Please feel free to share and like the video, and I hope you enjoy. Pond of white water. Pond of white water, shimmering pure light, quenching our souls whilst we're sleeping at night. Protected and safe and cradled by love, watched over by guides, the angels above. In the quiet of morning, by a slow-running creek, the gentle sunset, flowers' perfume so sweet, the language of love whispered by the breeze, and the songs of the birds nested in trees. They're all sending signals, precious, not rare, that our Lord in the heavens will always be there. But sadly, too quickly our lives have been paced, speeding along, thinking life is a race, and little or none of the message we hear, caught in the trap of our shadows and fears. So let there be quiet. Go listen to your heart, for there you will find a remarkable start. And the more that you do this, the more you'll find peace. And with this truth and enlightening, find your thinking was the beast. Don't look behind you. Here we are travelling along life's road. Do you know which direction you're going? Are you in charge or pulled along by the flowing? Hey, do you know which direction you're going? Don't look behind you. Keep your mind focused on your life being free. Don't look behind you. You know it's not where you want to be. Looking ahead, yes, your life can be free if you'd only get in touch with your needs. Happiness is love, appreciation, and joy in harmony. It will never be bought at a price with your money. I can see my steps laid down in the sand, and I can see the opportunity I hold in my hand, feeling deep inside me a love for the land, and knowing that beside me is the love of my man. So dedicate yourself and follow your dream. Follow the road wherever it leads. Paradise is not as far as it seems when love and thought are in every deed. So don't look behind you. Keep your mind focused on your life being free. Don't look behind you. You know it's not where you want to be. Once I waited. Once I waited, hoping that I would understand. Now I'm walking and I'm taking charge of my life. I won't leave it to fate to decide my direction. I'm finding inspiration from my inner perception. Once I waited, hoping that I would understand. Now I'm walking and I'm taking charge of my life. No longer will I stand and let the cards fall in my hand. I have a vision, and we can have peace in our lands. Now I'm searching within myself to find the truth, and I won't fight it. My door's open wide to you. Now I will find what it is that I've come to do. Finally the dawn came, and I'm sending a message to you, that I won't leave it to fate to decide my direction. I'm finding inspiration from my inner perception. Once I waited, hoping that I would understand, but now I'm walking and I'm taking charge of my life. Act on ideas. Act on ideas. An idea not acted upon is simply wasted inspiration. Even the ideas whose outcomes are less than our expectations would have hoped for provide important lessons that can be reflected upon. If this new knowledge is utilized, it takes you further along the path of your spiritual journey. Repetition or similar circumstances and situations recurring in your life is an indication that the soul has not yet accepted, learned, or utilized the knowledge being presented by that lesson. It is also known that some lessons, not having been accepted or understood by the soul, are carried from lifetime to lifetime until, at the right time for that soul's journey, the knowledge is accepted. The principles that all our lives' various lessons are based upon are of no secret to the world, and actually are the answer to the meaning of life. They are aspects that are gained by the self on the evolutionary journey to all that is, and once gained allow us to freely enter heaven with him. These aspects are honesty, integrity, mercy, justice, humility, forgiveness, acceptance, selflessness, and faith. These aspects working together in harmony are love. At various times, and usually for short intervals, you may enjoy the euphoria that occurs when all these aspects are working together. This experience was, in years long ago, once referred to as ecstasy, but ecstasy has derived a meaning of much less value in more recent times. As the spiritual journey progresses, the soul, having accepted greater knowledge, gains the ability to live in a state of ecstasy for longer periods. During these times, the soul of that spiritual human being is extending an unconditional love to all on the earth plane. Man, woman, child of all races and creeds, fauna and flora. When this ability is achieved regularly during any one lifetime, it is an indication that the soul is ready and may choose not to return to the earth plane again, having gained and applied the knowledge it has sought from the lessons presented within this realm. At this time, the soul may choose to continue the spiritual journey within the spirit realm, usually working in this realm as our guides or helpers. The spiritual journey thus continues on a new level. There are many of these levels on the pathway to Him. I hope this information will assist you in your life's journey. In love and light, Peter. Life's little lessons. Learn your lessons quickly and move on. Stop questioning the facade that amounts to a whole lot about nothing. It's time to look deeper, look for the real lesson behind the circumstances that are being presented to you. Perceive it as a challenge and always act with love as your motive. Even your worst aggressor is deserving of your love. Yes, your love. By directing your negative energy, such as anger, hate, jealousy, toward an aggressor, you are sending the energy of that emotion directly to the circumstance, thus creating a negative energy cycle that inevitably makes circumstances worsen. If only you had directed your love to your aggressor, purest of positive energies, thus creating the vibration and energy field for peace and understanding. You must relieve yourself of distraction and take time to listen to your most inner self. Really get to know yourself. Dis-ease or disease is caused by misalignment of the mind, body, spirit, soul. How this comes about can be linked with several different factors. Lack of prayer or meditation in modern day lifestyles, alcohol and drugs, including prescribed medications, taken for a prolonged basis, anchors your spirit inside your body so you are unable to connect with your higher self and to your guardian angel whilst in dreaming sleep. Both ways together can cause total breakdowns of cellular structure. You are linked to universal energies. You belong to a living cycle. Take a picnic, Lie on a rug and enjoy making pictures from the clouds. Breathe deeply and fill every part of you with the freshness of the air. Let your mind drift into the openness of the blue skies and thank God for your part in His plan. The dreaming mind. Dreaming I'm in a canoe, I am paddling fast. Rush of water behind me, how long can I last? Overwhelming apprehension, foreboding disaster. The waterfall behind me ferocious, and the current is master. Then upon awakening, my chest beating hard, an epiphany befell me and spoke to my heart. As I try to put in words the understanding I gained, I pause for a moment as I choose the refrain. Well, you see the whole scene reflected to me that you cannot fight something you cannot see. The rush of the water, who knows from where it came, is something one person really can't tame. There's 24 hours in every day, some time for work and some time for play. Some time to rest your weary head, some time to fly where the angels tread. When out of sync with this balance and order, you're putting yourself out on the border. Your physical body starts to break down, the thoughts in your mind keep whirling around. If the thoughts are of work all day and all night, solving life's problems becomes such a plight. Really the choices are left up to me, exhaustion from paddling, or just let it be. Act on what is within your control. The rest once left is destined to unfold, to work its way through its natural direction as the current builds with goodwill and momentum. For each individual must play their part, for there's a time to stop and a time to start. You create the boundaries, they create your reality. It guides your truth, your beliefs, your morality. So I closed my eyes and I let myself drift. I went with the current and the movement was swift. I went with acceptance, become one with the flow, and I turned my boat to where it must go. 8 hours for work and some other place. 2 hours of work within my own space. 2 hours of travel from between here and there. 4 hours for play without any care. 4 hours deep sleep to rest my body. 4 hours to dream and connect with the holy. And there I was back in calm seas, as the forest surrounds me instead of the trees. To live as a human being, not doing, is really an art. Peace will follow contentment when we make a start. Treat yourself with love, kindness and affection. Keep the balance and you'll achieve this connection. Under the gun. Well, you know where to find me, just staring at the sunset, watching the day close down, knowing it's me you're coming to see, and tomorrow may never come around. You're under the gun and I'm losing control. You know you're losing your life and I'm losing my soul. You're under the gun and I'm losing control. Can you hear me? You're under the gun. You've left me alone right here where I stand, and I'm watching the darkness fall over the land. What is this nightmare? Please give me your hand. Can you hear me? You're under the gun. Look into your eyes, I see the emptiness. Look into your heart, I see the loneliness. Fall into your arms, I feel the coldness. And I want to see the light, but I know that you're under the gun and I'm losing control. You're losing your life and I'm losing my soul. You're under the gun and I'm losing control. Can you hear me? You're under the gun. Caught between the right and the wrong place. Nowhere left to turn to, nowhere to run. The blinding reality finally consumes me. Hey, but can't you hear me? You're under the gun. Harmony of tranquility. Sit and watch the moon rise over the sea beside the city. This is where I am free from the fast life, where I have to be in control. This is where my senses gets in touch with my soul. The harmony of tranquility, you know you are at one with me, bathing in the eternity of life's karmic harmonies. My breathing keeps in time with the waves. My heart is pounding like the sound from the caves. I feel your warm breath near my ear. You whisper to me and it melts my fear. The harmony of tranquility, you know you are at one with me, bathing in the eternity of life's karmic harmonies. Can you hear the rhythm? Can you hear the beat? It's growing harder in the summer heat, but I'm feeling cool from the breeze, 'cause I'm in perfect harmony. And so the day draws to a close, and the darkness overcomes the glow. I keep a vision deep within me, balanced in perfect harmony. The harmony of tranquility, you know you are at one with me, bathing in the eternity of life's karmic harmonies. The rainbow. I found the end of the rainbow, but there was no pot of gold. There is no truth to the story passed down from days of old. But the colours were so vibrant, it brightened up my day. The rainbow such a contrast across the misty sky of grey. I rushed to get my camera to capture this moment in time, and as I photographed the rainbow, I felt closer to the divine. It brought with it a promise that grey clouds never last. Keep looking for the rainbow instead of living in the past. So I choose to ride the rainbow, and as I slid down the other side, I found there was indeed a pot of gold. It's where love and hope reside. Slowly the rainbow faded, then it vanished from the sky. But I've captured the knowledge inside me, that realization etched forever in my mind. I received these messages about spiritual growth in 2010. Remember, you are a spiritual being in a physical body, given this life as the gift of experience. Recognize coincidence as God's way of sending you the answers you seek of Him. Amazingly, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Realize your full potential and interconnectedness with all living things, including the earth. If she dies, we are all in trouble. The Secret of True Happiness, Part 1. Love yourself, nourish your body, and give thanks for the sustenance the food and water provides. Nourish your soul and take time out to meditate, pray, to shift state from human doing to human being, and discover the serenity that comes from the art of just being. Be kind to yourself as if you're caring for a small child. The Secret of True Happiness, Part 2. Love your family. Be respectful. Be helpful. Be considerate and encourage them to love themselves too. Love your neighbours. Wish them goodwill. Be considerate, respectful, and offer assistance in times of need. With love and light. Stephen's song. This is a special dedication to my brother. It was a special kind of morning star that took me out to where you are in my dreams. And whilst out walking in the park, I see your face, and there you are in my dreams. In my dreams, I see you clearly, though I can't touch you physically in my dreams. And although you can't come back with me to this earth's reality, you're in my dreams. In my dreams there is a special place. Past the morning star I see your face, full of love and warmth and peace and grace. And I find my true self when I'm in this place. In my dreams I follow the morning star. In my dreams it takes me to where you are. In my dreams, you're in my dreams.